base doing the, like, where it, like, shows you where's what in the base. Okay.
Stand by, Major.
My lord. Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty.
Have Sergeant Gadriel report to the bridge. How are your wounds?
Good enough.
I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions, suspicions. I cannot afford discord among the men. Not now. You're a lieutenant now.
I'm gonna use the restroom. Start sending Instagram reels. You know what he's doing.
Very well. We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax, a hive world, and Kadaku, which you already know. We're abandoning the latter. It's mostly Adeptus Mechanicus research facilities. We're evacuating critical assets and personnel. These defense guns are keeping the skies clear for our ships. The Tyranids have taken note. Get down there and protect those guns.
Captain, you wish to see me?
Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Titus. He'll be taking over command of your squad.
Sir,
I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed.
Lieutenant, forgive my hesitation. I am merely surprised by this development. As am I.
Sergeant Gadriel, the Absolver is ready to depart.
Brother Chiron, this is Lieutenant Titus. He will be leading our squad.
Is that so? Well, I shall be glad to have a commander of such experience.
Is the rest of the squad ready?
Already assembled on the flight deck.
Good. We leave immediately.
Online play is now available. Invite friends to your squad to play together. Use the battle map in the stratagem for launch bay. The battle barge map serves as the center of operations. Select a planet to start a mission. The current mission is marked with a yellow directive marker. Finished missions are also available to replay. Changing the game mode allows you to switch operations and Eternal War game modes. Playing these modes before finishing the campaign could reveal spoilers for the campaign story. Do not do operations then. Eternal War. Eternal War is a PvP game mode where the battle for the fate of the Imperium never ends. Quick matches the fastest way to join a squad and start playing a random PvP game type. Wait times may be longer for specific game types. To enter Eternal War mode without selecting a specific game type, return to the battle barge from the screen. Dope, dope, dope. So now I guess I just gotta wait on him. Although, I do want to get to the... Oh, am I not able to get to the other area? Nope. I sure can't. Just want to customize my guys. I don't think I have that unlocked. Eternal War. Launch bay. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait for him. Oh wait, what? No, I said circle. Oh no. Oh, I goofed. How do I get back? Oh boy, I might have goofed. Actually, I think I'm good. Once I switch back to campaign, it might put me back over there. Choose one of 6 classes. Yeah, I know how to do this. It's a little weird, but I know how to do it. Heretics. Kind of lame that they don't really have much for the heretics. Oh. Oh. I think I'm good. I need to switch it back. Nice. It's really funny. I stopped one video because I got to like this area. And then I started another video. And then, like, right when I started that video is when you were like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. It's like this video is gonna start with you saying. Are we doing a PvE or PvP? Let me change that to PvP or campaign. Because it said that if I do operations, there's going to be spoilers for the campaign, so I got to do the campaign first. Okay. I will invite you. Do you make an additional guy, or is it like you take over one of the 3? Gotcha. Do you get to pick who? That one looks like Samus with the red and green. None of these are black. Neither of these are black. They're both blue, but one's a red helmet. There you go. I guess he does have a black helmet, but... Assemble! Assemble! You look like Samus. I would really hope not.
What is our assignment?
Acadians have lost
Have you seen what
control of the
Samus looks like without the suit?
We are to recapture them.
Lost them already.
It's wild.
Tyranids are
It's
herding
pretty crazy
souls
for
of those
Nintendo.
guns in great waves. I'm impressed
Do you know who
Tyranids
Samus
held
is?
out this long.
Metroid.
Brothers Lirio, Alterius, and Alien make up the rest of
You
our
should look up
squad.
Zero Suit
Then faced
Samus.
Tyranids before. Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn.
There's your jerk off material for the next month.
Sergeant,
Brothers, we are joined by Lieutenant Titus.
welcome, brother. We are yours to command. We leave immediately. Yes, Lieutenant.
For Nintendo, yeah. The competition is like Princess Peach. No. Who is the hottest chick in video games? I was gonna say the same thing. Oh my god, we have so much in common. In the Resident Evil 4 remake, you have a whole DLC that you play as her. Awkward staring. Brother, what are you looking at?
Sir, you served in the Death Watch.
Yes.
That must have been a great honor.
I can tell that he's throwing shade, I just don't understand it.
It's a privilege to serve with you. Approaching drop zone.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You see those service studs? Our lieutenant is over 200 years old. He couldn't have been born a Primaris.
You're right. And now he has your command.
Ooh. So he was 100 years old in that game.
Major Sarkana, 8th Cadian Regiment.
Major, give me an update.
The wretched beasts have taken the orbital guns. They pushed us back to this encampment and are staging a
Does difficulty change based on players?
Lirio, take Alterius and Elion and remain here to secure the encampment.
I mean, like,
Yes, brother.
does it adjust based on player count?
We must reach the defense guns.
Yes, my lord. Follow me.
It's about to be easy then. I'm gonna watch you.
The situation here
I'm gonna
is
stand
deteriorating.
back.
Those foul gargoyles pollute the skies.
Tyranids have the guns.
They do. These unrelenting attacks make a counteroffensive difficult.
We shall take care of that.
Ah! What is that?
We've got more
coming from the east!
Move to reinforce the eastern flank. You, go with me.
We will assist in the defense.
Very good, my lord.
Jeez, you're okay. I wasn't sprinting like I thought I was.
I hope you're keeping score, brother.
Oh, I am.
Here they come.
Glory of Ultramar!
Oh, you really showed him who's boss.
Reports multiple swarms closing in.
Direct us to them.
Sending coordinates to your Auspex display. My lord, we are preparing an airstrike. Can you hold the enemy in place until it hits?
Consider it done. Seen us spotted. Leave not one of them standing. Observe its location. Reload. Another one dead. Restocking. Restocking. Target destroyed. Reloading weapon.
Airstrike incoming!
Wretched creatures.
A direct hit, Major.
The 8th never
No, I haven't seen that show at all.
Everyone at this base owes you their life, my lords.
The Emperor protects. We must proceed through the jungle to reach the orbital defense guns. Brother Lirio, assist the Cadians while they establish new defensive lines, then report back.
Yes, Lieutenant. It will not take long.
Did I tell you I bought Concord? I have a plan with it.
Be alert. The tyranny
I got a sealed copy for $40. Most of the sealed copies I'm seeing are already like over $100.
Everywhere.
My hope is because it like with it being a PlayStation exclusive
all of it.
and it being taken off the shelves after like the second day, only a few thousand copies were sold. So I'm hoping one day it'll be a collector's item. Like in 10 years it'll be like one of those ultra rare games.
Ravena, watch the ground.
Whether people liked it or not, either way it was a PlayStation thing. And people like PlayStation enough to collect. The thing is, like, I played the beta and it wasn't even that bad of a game. I liked it more than Overwatch. People didn't really give it a chance. That and people aren't going to pay $60 when the competition's free. I think that's the biggest thing that hurt it. That's the same thing that Exoprimal ran into. There was no free version. Overwatch is free to play, and that's the competition. So if you have one game that's free, people aren't going to switch to a paid-to-play version. That's why Marvel Rivals is doing good, because it's also free to play.
Better of the Cadians. Losing the orbital guns
I wish more people tried Exoprimal. It'd be great if that game were still going.
The Cadian 8th will have to do better.
You're familiar with this foe, brother? I am. How do the Tyranids compare to other Xenos? They are an unrelenting drip, but they are
Let us
cunning.
take the advantage
The
and
controlling
destroy
influence
them.
of their hive mind makes them act as one. Need to reload.
I was planning on trying to make a beef Wellington.
Orthodox Lieutenant.
I didn't realize how much goes into them.
I serve the Emperor elsewhere.
It's one of Gordon Ramsay's signature dishes. It's like the
We'll share that honor one day.
it's like a fillet that's wrapped in a puff pastry, but also has like this mushroom sauce around it, like in between. I knew like the actual work was a lot, but apparently you gotta like ask, you gotta actually go to a butcher and ask for a very specific weight, and then you have to ask for the trimmings off of it so you can make a red wine sauce with it. You have to like sear the it's the beef tenderloin that you use. You have to sear it completely without actually cooking it, so you got to be very precise with that. And then you have to get some kind of specific kind of mushroom with a specific kind of, like, I think macadamia nuts or something. You got to blend them together into like a sauce. And then you have to actually cook that to make sure you get all the water out of it. So you have to like cook it, but not actually cook it, just more dehydrate it. So you got to be super precise on that. And then you get some kind of special thin ham
Let us proceed.
No.
that I never even heard of, so I don't know if like a regular grocery store has it or not.
There's a
I can't
bunker
remember the
surrounding
name.
riverbed. We will cut through there.
You have to like layer it into a cube.
Surely
We will not trade strategy for expediency.
And then you have to like
as you command.
lace the tenderloin in some kind of special like Scottish mustard or something.
Understood. Thank you, Lirio.
And you wrap it in the, or you spread the mushroom stuff over the ham, and then you wrap the ham over the tenderloin. And then you take a puff pastry and you wrap the puff pastry over the tenderloin and everything. Then you have to like let it rest for a day in the fridge, and then you throw it in the oven for a certain amount of time. Committing suicide is easier than a lot of things. That's why people choose it over. Oh, I gotta go to school tomorrow? No. I know something easier.
Restocking. Over here, brothers.
We don't need reinforcements. Oh, they have reinforcements. We need reinforcements.
Angels! We're saved!
I remember a big fight here.
You will desert your post, guardsmen.
No, Lord. Never!
We've locked them in. We can do no more. Open the gate. Yes, my lord. Open the gates!
They're like half your size and you're going to judge them. They're like half your size and don't have armor. And you're going to be like, how dare you?
Another wave. We can't hold them. Get up here. Into position, men. Do not let them surround you. Reloading. Hold the fire!
Did you ever play World War Z? It's kind of like this. Like you'll have the zombies running up the walls like this, and you gotta like shoot the bottom of it.
Where is that Cadian spirit I have heard tell of?
World War Z was okay, it just didn't play very good. It's like the guns were good, but the movement was really bad. You could tell it was pretty cheaply made. It had a lot of potential. A lot of it is like this, but it just doesn't feel good. I would say it has more weapon variety though. One thing Gears of War did that I wish other games would do is like the when you're playing campaign, it kind of keeps track of different stats and then shows yours versus your friends. Like when you get an execution, it tells you like 4 out of 10 executions, and then it tells you like your top friend for that. Oh really? It's pretty cool. And they really did just try to make Gears of War.
gates closed.
There's a possibility it might come to PlayStation. Yeah. I saw an article posted on multiple credible websites like IGN and Game Rant and those kind of places, saying that an insider is saying that Xbox is done with exclusives. Because they're not selling consoles anyway. So you may as well sell games. I think one day they're going to give up on consoles. They'll still do Game Pass on like TVs and stuff. But like they're selling hardware at a loss anyway. Phil Spencer has already said that if it were up to him, he would have Game Pass on PlayStation. I think one day they just want to be the Netflix of gaming.
Major Sakana,
Go ahead.
we met with one of your squads.
Thank you, my lord. I shall give them new orders.
Way is clear.
Looks like a slaughter. No excuse for cowardice.
This just looks like a Gears of War level. I'm nervous about the next Halo. Did I send you the tweets that like their game director made about how he hates guns? He hates guns. He said he can never work on like Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything because those guns are too realistic. He can't do guns. He's only able to do Halo because it's sci-fi enough. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's not a good sign.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Identify yourself.
Captain Iden, sir. Our long-range comms were damaged in battle.
They must be close.
Hold fast, Captain. We are coming.
That's official, yeah. Yeah, because they're making a new game.
The facility is just beyond those gates.
Like, there goes the 10-year plan for Infinite. Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of actually getting up there. It's been, what, 5 already? 6? It's 2019. So 5? Yeah, I think so. So that or 2020. Yeah. Oh, that's right. It got delayed for a year. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of like when the Series X came out. I forgot that that game got delayed because it was supposed to launch with the Series X. And then the Series X launched and they had nothing with it. That's why it took me so long to get one. There was no reason to get one.
Swapping magazines. Grabbing equipment. This way.
Oops. Keep hitting the wrong button. Keep hitting triangle to switch weapons. And then I use my ult. We want to be different. I keep trying to play Starfield and it's like a disappointment every time. And I hate it because I got like the $300 collector's edition because I was so excited for it. So I feel like I have to play it. But man, every time I get on, something goes wrong.
Zarkana,
Elder Scrolls.
we've made contact with Captain Iden.
That wasn't even a huge issue to me.
We are approaching his
I mean, it
position
broke
now.
immersion, but like I got a mod installed that changes elevators to be how they're supposed to be. It's just the game is so buggy and like some of the mechanics are so bad. Skyrim is a much better video game. Like, I got on yesterday, or the day before, something like that. And as soon as I load in, my vision like loads into my neck.
Not today, sir.
So I'm just staring at the bottom of my neck, but like on the inside, and I can't move. I can only look up and down. I can't look left or right. Can't move.
I've got armor ready to roll.
There's a lot of things that like you would just think are basic common sense and should work, but just don't. Like, yeah. So you're able to like customize your ship now. Like you can actually build stuff in the ship. But like when you're in build mode, you're not able to climb ladders. And you can only access build mode through a little panel that's like in the cockpit.
Cursing changes in our way.
So you can only build on the same floor as your cockpit. And then like the weapon station, I was having an issue building it at all because it's like half of it kept going into the floor. So I looked up a fix, and apparently that's been an issue for months because I saw somebody else complaining about it on Reddit.
The way is clear.
Proceed.
Like some of your armor, if you're not moving and you're crouched, it will turn you invisible. But like if an enemy runs in front of you, they see you anyway, so I'm like, what's the point of turning invisible? I think it's the same issue a lot of Xbox games run into. It's the game hit Game Pass, so they don't have to worry about sales because Xbox is paying them anyway. Because that's how they get their money, is Xbox says, hey, we want to put your game on Game Pass, we'll give you X amount of dollars to do so. So they're like, okay. So they got paid. They don't have to worry about sales. So it's like, don't have to put as much resources into making sure your game is good if you don't have to worry about selling your game. And that's the downfall of Game Pass, I think. It's a great deal, but that's why there's not a lot of good stuff on there. I think that's why Halo fell apart. Most games that go to Game Pass kind of fell apart because you don't really got to worry about it. I thought I hit that. Oh. I'm barely paying attention. Might need to turn the difficulty up. What do you normally play on? Normal? Did you do the campaign solo? I got to like, I think the mission after this one, it was like whatever mission that you're having to navigate through the bugs on the floor with the fire. Well, it's like I got there, I beat that, and then I just kind of got bored with it. I felt like I was just doing the same thing over and over and over. Well, if I'm going to do it, I would rather do it with somebody, so I don't get bored with it. It's kind of why I was waiting to do it with you. I bought the Tiny Tina Wonderlands. It's the Borderlands spinoff. They got the $100 edition that comes with everything on sale for like $17. So, hopped on that. That's been the game I'm recording solo now. You know what you need to play when you get back? Ratchet and Clank. How far did you get? It wasn't very far. That game is fun. I beat that game, platinumed that game, and then I beat it again after I got to platinum.
Major, we have retaken the facility.
I'd say that. And it's hard to get Caitlin to play games like that. Like anything that's not a sim kind of game. She likes Borderlands, which I was kind of surprised about, but because it's funny, she'll play it. She's into Destiny because of all the like cosmetic stuff that you can do. That's about it. That's outside of like your sim games.
Major, the guns are in a zero state of charge. It will take time to wake the machine spirit.
Hurry!
The Tyranids will throw everything they have.
Caitlin's really into that Infinity Nikki game that just came out.
This is Major Sarkano. Divert 2nd and 3rd platoon to the orbital guns immediately.
I saw it like on the store when it came out, and it said it was a cozy kind of game. So I was like, oh, Caitlin likes that, so I downloaded it for her. She tried it, now she's addicted. It's like super simple. Just run around a map, get collectibles. Super easy platforming. But it's all like super cutesy kind of stuff. It's like your rewards are dresses for your character, and different dresses give you different abilities.
Major, we need to establish order.
My troops are in defensive positions.
I still need to play
Enemy will try to scale these walls.
Stellar Blade.
Do not let them.
It plays a lot like, did you ever play Sekiro? No. It's a lot like a Souls game. Except instead of dodging, you parry. You can dodge, but it's easier to parry. It's a very action game. It's like, the base combat is like a Souls game. But they have some levels that are just like Dead Space, where you only have a gun and it's like super dark fighting monsters. You got platforming. It's got a little bit of everything in it. Which, I agree, on the surface it doesn't look like it's much. The only reason I bought it was because it was a PlayStation game. But then when I tried it, I was like super surprised at how good it was. Yeah. I would say if Astrobot weren't my game of the year, it would be Stellar Blade.
Lieutenant, the orbital guns are functional, but the target
haste.
Let us make haste.
Need to reload.
I don't know where I'm making haste to. Assemble right there. Okay.
Munitions secured. Loading up.
Stupid. This game sucks. Two out of 10.
Assist where possible, but do not linger.
I want a laser gun. How come I don't get a laser gun? I gotta use regular bullets. Hey, wait a minute, you don't have a laser gun.
My lord, this elevator will take you up to the controls. We'll keep the Xenos off your back.
Emperor protect you.
I don't know how Jamie plays so much Marvel Rivals.
Major Salkana, we are almost at the targeting system.
And he plays by himself.
Raise the petals of the satellite dish.
We will see it done.
It's like, he got the gold one, said that he's done with ranked.
I see the mechanism.
So now he's just playing regular. He already finished the battle pass. I'm like, I wish I could go back to the games where I just enjoyed a game without getting anything out of it.
Keep them off me while I get this done.
Must be nice. It's like once I beat it and there's nothing else to get out of it. Ratchet and Clank was the last one that I played without getting anything.
Go for the next one.
One more to go.
Final mechanism activated.
My lord, the gargoyles are heading for the antenna.
They mean to destroy the targeting system. See that they fail.
If you're already closed to where we can't leave, just send the elevator. I don't want to push buttons. If you were to make a game, what kind of game would you make?
Hold the frag grenade.
The new one looks just like Ghost of Tsushima.
Here come the winged vermin.
I saw the new gameplay thing that they put out, and it looks okay. It's gonna be like the first Assassin's Creed in years that I bought. Yeah, I don't really care about the assassin gameplay, but the ninja one looked cool.
War gear prime.
I think he'll be okay. He just looks like a Ghost of Tsushima clone.
Restocking.
I just don't like Ubisoft. Their engine, I haven't liked it in a long time.
More gargoyles headed for the antenna.
Their games feel like they're still stuck in like the PS3 game. 3 days. Because they've just been using the same engine. Frame rates are always bad, the movement's always clunky. You played Mirage, didn't you?
Eliminate them.
Oh. But you played Valhalla. I thought you did.
Changing magazine.
Peop
Munitions secured.
People didn't like Mirage, right? Seemed like that one died really quick. I remember it being on sale like 2 weeks after it came out.
Reloading weapon.
The enemy have damaged the antenna.
Need to reload.
Get them off! Oh, I just got a trophy. Furious Retribution. I don't know what it is. Jeez, this guy's got a lot of health. Dead bodies everywhere!
Use the terminal to begin targeting. Targets locked. Let us relish the sight of those vile ships burning.
The scorpion. The lobster. PlayStation to continue focusing on live service games.
Special tactics ready.
No. Unless you're bringing back Resistance, I don't want it. It was ahead of its time. They're probably not going to bring it back, though. You know who made it, right? Insomniac. They got Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank to make, so they're probably not bringing that back. True. Another Killzone could be cool.